All right, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap Up Crew. No book of, I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Keen with us.
Yes, indeed. It's your boy Ace, chilling with our new amigos, taking shots at Casamigos, and pocket full of chips like Fritos, you heard?
Oh my God, who is this
Ace the
guy?
GOAT
Like,
24. Follow me on the gram,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna switch this because he come with his shit written. I'm not ready.
I told you what he do.
That guy's
The
not
half
hating.
and half freestyle.
Yo,
like, you know what I mean?
I mentioned the stuff that we just did. I read my
you
shit.
brought it when you brought it. I'm gonna say Casamigos, amigos. But anyway,
Yo, last but not
You
least, we
see the
got
hate I gotta go through.
we got
Yo,
Jew
like,
with
that's
us.
crazy.
it's you, Daily Wrap Up Crew. We going global. So I know you see us, map us. He messed up my concentration. You know what I mean? He a hater.
You gonna hate on me to do that?
You a hater. Go fuck
do that?
yourself. Get a vibrator.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? That's balls for you.
All right, well, we got some special guests today, ladies. Let them know where they can find you at.
Talk Your Shit Pod. I'm Natasha. From Talk Your Shit Podcast.
Okay.
I'm Denisha. You can find me at Prime Elegance on Instagram, Prime_Elegance, also Denisha Nicole, and YouTube Bonita Nicole.
I'm also from the Talk Your Shit Pod. You can find us at Talk Your Shit Pod, Twitter, Instagram, and our personal accounts at StephanieMX3 and at Barcasel.
Okay. I hope y'all gonna talk y'all shit because we got some crazy
Of course.
topics
That's all
lined
we
up.
do.
How you pronounce your Instagram?
Yo, my first topic, it says, when should a woman submit to a man?
I mean, that's not really hard.
When you say submit,
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Already.
define
like,
submit.
It's what we've been waiting for.
Sound like she about to say never.
Submit, like, let him lead.
Ladies?
You said it wasn't hard. You said it wasn't hard, so I want to
Yeah.
hear your
I mean,
answer.
it's not. I mean, you submit when they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. If they're leading, then you submit. I mean, it's simple.
Okay. All right.
Very simple.
Yeah, I agree with her.
So doing what they're supposed to do in terms of.
As a man, as a partner, whatever type of situation, relationship, whatever it is, like if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, then you just do what you do. But I also feel like you shouldn't give too much. You get what I'm saying? If you're just dating or in a relationship, don't be acting like no wife. I mean, you feed them enough just to let them know and
To get the ring.
recognize. No, just to let them know and recognize. I mean, it's there, but it's up to you whether.
Oh, so you just showing the potential.
Exactly,
Okay.
right.
So
And
you're
I'm
saying
not about to give
a
you
woman
a
shouldn't
quick-
act like a wife before she's a wife.
No, she's saying
Exactly.
she shouldn't act like.
She shouldn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what he said.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Nah.
Yeah, I do. It does take some time for
Right.
a
You
woman
gotta
to
show
like
and
start.
prove.
Yeah, especially nowadays. Shit is different out here.
You know, I feel like usually when I hear that question, you know, women get defensive over the word submission because it has like a negative stigma towards it. But then usually when they say that, oh, I only will submit to my husband, right? So then it's like, all right, so no other time y'all don't feel like it's necessary to submit to a man unless he marries you, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't feel like that's a switch you could turn on. Like, a lot of women be like, oh, when I get mad, I'm gonna submit. How do we know that? Like, you know what I mean? You haven't shown any signs of that you're capable of submitting. Now I'm supposed to just automatically think you're gonna submit when we get married?
I mean, there are some men who like they lead, whether it's in their academic careers or like at work. They lead, so they want to come to a place where they're like, all right, they don't have to make any decisions. Like their wife kind of makes it for them, and they like to submit. So it all
You
depends
said
on
the man likes to submit to
yeah.
the...
So it all
Okay.
depends on who you are, what you like. There are some men who are like that are like, I'm tired of making decisions. Like for once, I want my woman to make a decision for me, and I just like lean back, rock with it.
So you guys prefer a woman to submit to you right off the back?
I mean, I feel like after a while, I would like for you to be able to show signs of submission. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's, like I said, it doesn't have to be like, do whatever I say. Like, cause that's what I think a lot of women think that's what the word means is whatever the man tells you, you have to do what he says. And that's not how most men, I think, look at it. Like, you know
Which
what I mean?
ties back to what I said. You give them just enough to show that, you know.
have
it's-
potential of doing it.
Exactly. But, you know, like, I'm not about to just be submitting to you and then you stringing me along for
So-
5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20
that's right.
years.
All right,
You know what I'm saying?
so based on what you're saying, that mean a man shouldn't be showing you everything a husband should be doing either, right?
I mean, it is what it is.
Oh.
Whatever you know.
Is what-
like, it is what it is.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, that's fair. Anything to add on that, Jew?
I mean, it was a clean case. I can't.
I expect that.
I could respect their answers.
Yeah, I
you know
respect
what I'm
the
saying?
more resistance, but I appreciate the answers. You know.
It is.
All right, my next topic, it says, why are men expected to go above and beyond, but it's okay for a woman to give the bare minimum as far as relationships?
I think they're expected to go above and beyond because men kind of generally grow up as providing for women, and if they can't provide, they don't feel man enough, kind of
Okay.
thing. So they kind of go above and beyond to prove their woman, or probably people in her family, like, yo, I got her, I got us, kind of
Mhm.
thing. So yeah, it might be because of that.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I think men have like a history. I'm not gonna lie, like everybody, like I
Of
feel like you
pleasing
hear
women.
more stories of men cheating than women. Like women do it. Don't get me wrong, women be out here
Y'all just
cheating.
cleaner with it. Yeah,
The
long
women
as
be
you
out
know.
here cheating, but I feel like you hear more stories of men, and that kind of scares off women a little bit. I think.
So that's why y'all feel like y'all should just give the bare minimum.
No, I mean, I feel like men should just like prove themselves real quick. I don't know.
but what are you guys proving to us?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so here's the thing.
Mhm.
A lot of men come off like, I'm gonna take care of you. I got this or I got that. So me being me, if you stepping to me like that, you gonna have to show me. I mean, you talking about it, so you know.
So you don't feel like there's you don't need to reciprocate
I mean, if I feel like it, if that's what you know,
if you feel like it.
I'm not gonna say if I feel like it, but
deserve
if you are giving me those vibes, like if we vibing, if I'm digging you, or you know, I'm gonna reciprocate it all.
I
but
think that's the problem, though. Like a man trying to show you that he could take care of you and hold you down, right? And he'll do that in the beginning. I agree, right? Because he want to show you he want to be there for you. But at one point, he want to feel like he could be taken care of us
Right.
as well.
it depends on what type of relationship we've built along that way.
Well,
Like,
if me just taking out, you're clearly receiving. So when I'm gonna get back? And
No,
don't tell me the number one line. Y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, I gave you pussy.
nah.
And we tired of hearing that.
No,
I'll tell you that won't work.
Sometimes it
Oh,
takes
God.
more than that. Like, look at the Barack Obamas, look at the Jeff Bezos. Like, they all have incredible wives. For Jeff Bezos, it didn't work out, but they have strong, leadful women
Mm.
who stand beside them, and it shows in the things that they can achieve. Whether it's like the billionaire of
Oh,
all
you
time.
gonna name the richest dudes?
Well, I'm just gonna give you examples.
Let's go with the average dude. I
Okay.
want it because you can't tell me no rich dude stuff because none of that matters to them. Whether they wife leave them today, they're not gonna care. But an average dude, we care about how our wives treat us. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could wake up tomorrow and pick a new wife.
But to us, it's more than just like what y'all giving us. Like, what else are you doing? Like, aside from like what you're buying us, you're taking us out. Like, aside from the materialistic stuff, like, are you loyal? Are you, you know, like, because women like really appreciate shit like that. Like, yeah, you could buy us a bag, but like,
So
you
can
cheating
we.
on me? Like, talk to me.
Okay, with that, yeah, I'm gonna just snip into that real quick, right? You saying we doing that, but what are we getting? Even if
In
we're just
return.
providing that, what name something that we're getting?
You're getting
Loyalty?
a solid, independent woman who sticks beside you and
partner.
is
Well,
loyal.
listen, if I'm in a relationship, I don't want to hear the word independent because that's dead now. Like we
What
in
do
a
you guys
relationship.
want?
We
motivation.
interdependent.
What do you guys want to
We
get when you're doing things
interdependent.
like that?
You're
What do you
getting
get?
motivation. You're getting like, I'm gonna support you, be by your side. You know, doing.
What do you guys want?
Right.
Reciprocation, man. Like,
So y'all want to be spoiled.
Why
I
not?
mean, why
No,
not?
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
want to be spoiled too.
They want to have
We
you
just
know
asked
their
you.
woman.
We want
Like-
the same energy. Like for
That's it.
They
Like,
want
once,
their girl to pay for their haircut once in a while.
once
They
you
want
reach,
them to
once you
take
reach
them out on a
that
date.
point where we know we like each other, we getting there. You reciprocate it. That's
And
it.
men,
Like,
men don't want to only be the only partners in a relationship that's spontaneous. Women just like to receive, receive. If we don't say what we're doing, nothing is done, and that's a fact.
That's
See,
true.
that's the shit. Because we have guys on our podcast talking about that they want to be like the, you know, the men of the house. They want to be the providers. They don't want their women to do basically shit. They don't want that.
70
So
I mean, but
30.
that-
you guys,
But that's cool.
Where they
But
at?
what that got to do with what that got to do with you being spontaneous, making a day for me. Okay, yeah, you handle the bills. You do this, you do that. Okay, babe, let me massage your back. Let me do this.
I do
Something off
feel
the top
like
of your
course,
head.
of course.
If you're doing all that, yeah, especially if I ain't got nothing else going
Of
on, I
course.
can't. I mean, there's why
Listen,
not?
guys say this all the time, right? Because let's say, for example, if you go on a date, right? Guys are normally, they pay for the date 9 times out of 10, right? But when a woman actually makes that gesture, what we always say, when a woman even makes the gesture, it actually shows some type of like investment. Like I actually care about this dude. I'm not just using it for a free meal or a free event. Like, you know what I mean? I actually care enough to go
When
out
they
my
fake
pocket.
it? When they fake it or when they
Shit, I'll take that.
I'll take the
still.
fake. At least it shows some intent. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't even
Like,
fake it. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm calling your bluff if you fake it. Like, I'm calling your bluff. Oh, you got this? Like,
yeah. So I mean, I don't.
but what I was gonna say is like, even if y'all 50-50 in a relationship, right? And your husband is still making like, oh babe, let's go on vacation. I plan a vacation, do this. Why you can't plan the next one? You feel me?
I can't relate.
We like to subscribe to like the 70-30 where like men have 70%, women have 30%. So
Okay.
if you plan the vacation, we plan the next one, but it's like we plan it, and if you want to pay for it, that's lit, and that's equality for us. Like if it's 50-50, we're like nah.
Now look, I'm not.
Like,
Wait, hold on. So we 70-30, right?
yes.
I'm paying most of the bills, right?
Mhm.
You plan a vacation, I still gotta pay for that vacation. What you doing with
Well,
the rest of your money?
it depends. Like
No.
if you like being the provider in our relationship, if
Uh-huh.
that makes you more of a man, or
Right.
you just feel more comfortable paying. You're like, wow, she invested all this time looking for all these things. Probably got under budget kind of thing. The least I could do is pay. I'll just show up, but I'll also pay.
I could tell you don't value him because you said makes you feel more like a man with the bunny ears, right? That means
Because there's some-
because you're doing it for my ego, but you're reaping all the benefits from it, right?
Mhm.
And I could just point that out. But even if you saying it's 70-30, and some men don't have problem paying bills, which I'm one of those dudes, right? But like, what does your 30% entitle? Because it's just saying I'm paying the bills, I'm planning the trips. What's the third? What's your 30%?
Cause to me, if you
Let her answer that first, bro.
all right, my fault.
No. He can go ahead while I think about it.
All
'cause
right.
it's hard to
For
put
me,
into words.
if I'm paying 70% of the bills, right? There should be some kind of saving going on in your 30%. So
But
what
that
you
ain't-
doing? What we doing with that money?
You bugging because that's her 30%. Mind your business. Don't worry about what's in her
That's
pocket.
That's going straight to
her
Fashion
30%.
Nova,
Uh-huh. Look,
Amazon
I'm,
Prime.
I'm sorry.
I can't do that,
I'm
man,
sitting on the
'cause-
side of the table.
Yo,
I know the answer.
if I'm paying most of the bills, you gotta be doing something with that extra money, like
Yeah, she's saving
investing,
it. Uh-huh.
saving. Something needs to be going on.
And she
So when I
is.
act like, yo, can we go on a vacation? You should be able to dip in that savings account.
No. That's
And
for
we out.
her. That's for her.
I don't want to hear that, man. What's
Uh,
mine
Said
is
I
yours.
can't
What's yours is
relate.
mine, right?
How do you
I
guys
agree.
feel about paying for a girl that you're no longer with, paying for her stuff? Like,
Uh,
I
no
said-
longer with?
Yeah,
Stop.
there's a
Stop
video
it.
that went viral at 8 at the Table where they talked about like she
Stop
talked
it.
about how that her ex still pays for her car, her
Her rent.
apartment, even though they're not together, it did not work out. He still does these things.
Yo, that's it. Look, she
And
always.
she was like, and he's
Put that on a
supposed to.
t-shirt for her.
Where he at? Like, yo,
How y'all feel about that?
listen, never.
Impossible.
I'm never doing
I
that.
feel like every now and then a man comes along and ruins it for everybody else.
And
That's
he's
what
one,
he is.
he's
That's
one of
what
those
he
guys.
is.
Like, yeah.
Like,
How you playing girlfriend alimony? That don't even make sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yo, like that don't even. I don't
He
know.
probably
broke
definitely
up.
still slapping though. He
Yeah,
slapping.
he probably
Nah.
gotta
Yeah.
be still.
He ain't
slapping,
slapping.
bro.
No.
All right, your
Nah,
your
yeah.
homegirl's lying.
She said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's lying.
It's probably
Wow.
like
It
he's
didn't
paying
work
for
out.
peace of mind. Like he don't want
Peace
her.
of mind, a piece of pooms. That's it.
The peace of mind that what?
He probably doesn't want her showing up at like if he goes to work somewhere or if he's at a
So he
restaurant
playing a
dining, like,
blackmail fee? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Right,
like,
she did say like if you level me up to a certain like lifestyle, you won't like take those things away from me.
Yeah,
like
she
you
did say
have to
some
keep
crazy-
paying for those
I'm-
things until I find a man.
I'm not taking them away from you. They just not having it no more. Like what the hell?
yeah, she different level. I'm not gonna hold you, but there's men that actually do stuff like that. You
I
get what I'm
would
saying?
believe that,
So
yeah.
so I
I
mean,
believe there are.
listen.
Don't worry,
Yep.
we gonna find them.
Yo,
Yeah.
I mean they probably somewhere, but they not in NY. I'll tell you, the
Yeah.
bills is
I
different over
I
there.
don't care if I was Bill Gates, bro. If
Yeah.
we broke up, I'm not paying for nothing that got to do with you, bro.
But look at what he did when he divorced his wife. Before all
That's
of that
his
went public,
wife.
he gave her hella stocks
That's his
without her
wife.
even.
Yeah,
They've been
it's a
together for
different
years.
type
She
And he-
helped him
and he had
build.
a side-
She
Well,
helped
true.
him build that empire.
And he
so
had a
that's
side girlfriend
understandable.
on the whole time, on the whole marriage. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If I'm
Like,
with a woman
And she
that
wasn't
helped me
complaining.
build to where I'm at now, and we break up, sure. But if you just regular,
Hell no, you
nah,
different.
all right, listen, this is gonna get into my next topic. Like, the question is, do women or men feel that marriage is more valuable? Like, who values marriage more, women or men?
Definitely women.
Why would you say that?
because they do. Like, men don't even really care.
Mhm.
And it's been a lot of women proposing lately. Like, I mean, I don't
That's
really
not a
get
problem.
that. It's okay.
That's not a problem.
That's a problem.
She said, okay.
Show me you love
me.
That's a topic for
Show
a
me-
whole other day.
Yeah, show
You
me you
would
love
say
me.
yes?
Why not? If you show me you love me.
It's a topic for today's the day,
No,
man. What you mean?
If I'm a real
that's
one,
big no.
if-
So,
No,
so you would
if I'm
never,
working
you would
with
never propose to somebody you in love with?
No.
Why not?
Yo, what happened to equality? Like,
I mean,
Why not?
nah, it's just
Why
I
not?
can't do it.
What is it about it? That's a no.
is
for
it an
you.
ego thing?
No, it's not an ego
scared of
thing.
rejection?
Like, no, I'm not scared of rejection either. It's just like I don't. Why? Why am I proposing to you?
Because you want
I'm the
you
catch,
you
not
value
you.
Oh
I
my
do,
God,
but
now
I'm the
she's
catch.
the
not-
catch.
And I don't
I
believe.
Anyway, so so you're the catch, not him. So why are you with him if he's not the catch?
I mean,
He proved himself. You know what I mean?
right,
So he's
like,
the catch then.
Nah, I mean,
What did he prove?
but
That
I
he's the
could-
catch,
okay,
right?
but-
Like, what am I missing?
And
What
this,
am I missing?
And it's the same.
What am
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna have to point this out.
What?
Y'all the catch, but y'all couldn't even tell me what y'all 30% value. What is it?
I told you I'm
She
gonna
fixed
support
up
you.
big.
Like I pay half
We-
bills.
so we
I
get-
book vacations.
you are-
My last 3 vacations I paid for.
Okay.
That's why he's
Thank you.
booking
Talk
his
your
own
shit.
birthday
Talk your
vacation come
shit.
next month.
You pay for
Okay.
for yourself, and
I
then he
paid
came
for
on his
flights.
own.
I
like, you know?
paid for rooms.
Okay.
And I paid for whatever. Well, not everything, but he spent a little money.
Where
that
they
was
at?
There,
Where these type of women at?
I don't know,
they in
but
South,
I'm
North
right
Carolina?
here, right here,
North
right here.
Carolina?
I don't know where the rest
in the
of 'em at.
Carolinas.
Carolina,
In the Carolinas.
and Maryland.
Yeah,
Maryland.
yeah, but they not in NYC. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm sorry.
Yo,
You a
yo,
hater.
New York girls prove them wrong, man. Come on, man.
Yo, and look, I
You
do
gonna-
think I don't think women value marriage. I feel like they value weddings.
Nah.
I feel like they want to go through. They want to be walked down. They want to be celebrated. They want to be on a platform where everybody's looking at her, calling her the bride.
Yes, sir.
And it's
You
all about
spit.
the married, the woman that's in that dress.
Nah.
She like,
That's
he
it,
right.
No, I don't really like if I ever get married
Mhm.
at all. I wouldn't want to have like a big elaborate wedding because I feel like that'd
Right.
be a headache for me. Whether I have a wedding planner or not, like that's too much. If it's just me, you, and we go to like the civil court or
The-
whatever,
shout
that's
out to you.
vibe.
The,
Okay,
but
going
if
to
you
the
notice,
court,
the
but-
wedding is always designed for the woman. Like the guy, the husband is he just shows up and says I do. Like you know what I mean? Like
basically.
the wife is planning everything. The bridesmaid is planning everything. The weddings are designed for women. Like you know what I mean? Like
No,
so.
they're not.
all right.
How-
Not only
how
you
are they
said
not?
you said the women don't care, but you just said the men just show up. So do y'all care? Like,
no,
if
we
you
said
care,
we said the
take
women do
over.
care about the,
women
wedding.
do
Like,
care.
Oh,
The
okay.
men don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right.
I
know.
also think that women do value marriage more than I don't think, especially recently. Like in this era, I don't think men value marriage. I don't think men see any benefit of getting married. Like,
Exactly. So why would I propose to you?
Cause you
alright, so-
want to get
but
married.
if, but if you
Why
the, if
would
you
I
the catch,
propose to
if you the
you?
catch, what are the benefits of getting married?
Me?
Why should a man?
But I'm with you before marriage.
Me, I'm smart. I'm beautiful. I'm gonna take care of home. I'm gonna get money. I don't care
For
whether-
us?
For me. I mean.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
Exactly.
Yo,
like
cut
you
the-
gonna
cut
get
the
money
tape.
for me.
Okay,
like,
for us. For us.
Oh, that was
No,
fun.
no.
Oh, that was
I wanna
fun.
get it
This
for
is
us.
crazy.
I guess.
Blasphemy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Cut out that last part. She didn't
I
mean
add
that. She didn't mean
value.
that.
You know, I add value.
Mhm.
I don't know about
So,
anybody else.
all right. As a man, if I want to do something, I present it, right?
Mhm.
You want to get married. Why don't you present it?
I'm gonna give you hints. I'm gonna say this is a nice ring, you know, and I wear.
And then
size
you present
4.
it.
Like I'm gonna give you hints that I want to be with you, that you need to propose.
But what's the next level of after being married? Like once you're married, what's next? What's that?
You have to learn your partner.
We learned each other.
continuously. No, you're going to continuously learn each other every single day.
We can do that
You're
without
going
being
to
married, and I still
change-
love you the
you're
same way.
right, but you're a union now, so a lot of stuff changes.
think
you
that
have to learn how to maintain and keep that spark.
So
Like,
so would you consider getting married without the contract?
what contract? What you mean, like?
You got to
That's
sign
what-
papers.
Without signing
You got to get a
papers.
marriage
Okay,
license
so-
or that. Would you consider just doing the wedding?
What would that? Just having a wedding and
Yeah.
not signing a paper?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like a spiritual marriage kind of
I
thing.
don't care. What does it matter?
then
as long
you
as you
fucking
are
sign
committed
you
to
up.
each
I'm with
other.
that.
Like,
Yeah,
I just
cool,
don't
cool,
understand. It's not.
John Wayne King's
People
mom.
make
Yo, man, 'cause
stuff
Yeah, so
I
like I
know
said, that is a great solution, but like marriage, especially with the divorce rates being so high, guys are looking at it
50%.
I'm going to lose. Most likely, the guy is going to lose more in a divorce, in an event of a divorce, than the woman is. Like, guys is gonna have guys majority overwhelmingly pay more alimony and child support in divorces. Like,
I think men,
but also
some
they
men
make more.
do value marriage.
So
more
how
than
is that
women.
wrong?
What do
You think so?
Yeah, because of all those things. Like they pick the woman wisely. Okay,
yeah.
and it
I
takes
don't
a
know.
lot. I think
It's
it
cheaper
takes
if
a
you
lot.
keep her.
It
But
takes
if
a
they-
lot, exactly. But it does take a lot for men to get on one knee. Like not every guy just out here getting one knee for everybody.
But if they pay more, they
But-
make more. So it's not right for us to pay more when we make less. So at the end of the
true.
day, it's still equal.
Why
50-50.
are we paying you? You went your separate way.
And
I
you
went
got
my
a
separate
whole new-
ways.
I gotta pay
Go
you.
with
Got a
what you
whole
had.
new
'Cause
nigga
you
in my
make more
house.
than me.
So
Huh?
because I make
Because
more
I
than you, I
mean-
gotta pay you?
Company, y'all make around
But
the same.
I think men, you know,
If we
they
make
pick their
around the
women
same, then we
wisely.
good.
Huh?
But
No,
look-
they to pick their women wisely. So
But
they
don't when
might-
they move on, they still get to get
So-
that money
so
with a new
even-
man in the house?
So even if you ain't help me make more than you, I still gotta pay you. Is what you're saying.
Why not? There's some people who get married not because they want to be with you, because obviously they've been with you, whether it's a year, 6 months,
Right.
10 years. But if there's a child involved and
Mhm.
you guys separate, you're like, damn, I want to hold it down for my kid. I want to have paperwork in between, whether it's joint custody or you have majority custody. Like, you want to be able to provide for your child.
Mhm.
Yes, it goes to their mom if they're like minors, but
Right.
at the end of the day, you're still doing it for your kid. Like that's what Joe Rogan did. He didn't believe in marriage, but after he had his child, he's like, all right, I'll do this thing because I have a kid. There's a child involved.
Mhm.
If I'm no longer here on this earth, like I want to be able to provide for my kid, so I'll
Right.
do it.
I'll leave it to my kid. I don't have to get married.
But women are getting money whether they got kids or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
You just said your homegirl want money for being a breakup girlfriend.
Why she look? She's smiling
That's
like.
my homegirl. So I don't even know.
And she from the
I don't
Bronx
know where
too.
you got
Like,
that
you know what I mean?
from.
Like, yeah.
So you agree or disagree with her?
I disagree. I feel like once you're done, you should have your money saved.
Right.
I mean,
You
if
made
he
enough.
levels you up into, this thing,
Yeah.
a great apartment, a great car, you better, in case it doesn't work out, you better have your shit together.
Mhm.
But how-
Personally, if a boyfriend, like, when I'm done, I'm done.
Thank you.
Like, I don't want.
But
no
she's saying that she's on
attachment.
good terms with him. Like they're not, they're friends.
And like she said,
I had
some men
Fido
like
friend.
to
You heard
do
Drake's
that.
song.
Man, listen.
What?
Them friends you
ended-
hug, but you knew you was fucking.
most of my relationships ended on good terms, man. But I don't
Same.
see me like, yeah, let me help you out here, right?
For no
Come on,
reason
man.
at
You
all.
ain't sending me no cash app request. Like, ain't nothing
Right.
happening. Like, you know
Shit
what I mean?
different.
So, like, yeah. But anyway, that's my topics, Jewel. What we talking about?
All right, my first topic is why do men say they won't marry? Oh, hold on. Can a person that date? Hold on. I'm reading 3 bits from myself. Okay,
The Casamigos.
yeah, facts.
There's some shades.
It's them shades.
It's them shades, that's what it
is.
Can the person you date still have a relationship with their ex? And we just talked about that.
Define that. Like, what type of relationship
Any
are you?
relationship.
No
Friendships.
kind of relationship.
Oh.
No.
Friendship.
What if they good friends?
friends with benefits?
I don't. If you don't have children together,
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
enough.
like what y'all,
What are
what y'all
we
need to be
conversating
yeah,
about?
like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, y'all look like y'all lost. Y'all torn.
Nah, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. It depends what type of relationship they're having.
Like, what if
Friends.
my ex knows that I work in whatever business and they're like, oh, I got the connect, like, let me know, I'll hook you up, set up an interview. If it's like that, I'm down.
Right.
Or if it's like, yo, I got a discount with this, I know you really like this.
No,
Like,
whoa. I don't care about no discount. I don't give a fuck what he giving you.
now the business part might be alright,
Mhm.
depending on how much money we
Man,
talking.
if
But
it-
other than that, baby, no.
If your ex ain't Jeff Bezos, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
You know
wanna
what's
hear
crazy?
it.
I feel like
What are you
women
talking about?
are always going to justify why they should be friends with their ex. But then when a guy say, "Yo, I got an ex,"
my
nah, hell no,
friend.
cut that off his dead for that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo,
I don't have any beef with none of my exes. Like I'm actually cool with all of my exes.
except for one.
So if your boyfriend had an
I-
ex girlfriend and he was cool with her, you would be okay with that?
That's the shit. But I'm like, it depends what kind of relation. Like, let's say they have like a group friendship kind of thing, and she's part of the group fucking friends. Like they're not girls on here.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Uh,
make sense.
at this point.
You was
we
don't know.
we gonna bleep it out. You good?
But yeah, like they're part of the group. They are from high school. I don't know. And we're at a party and she's just there.
And they got a high
they're
school
cordial
reunion and she'll
shit.
be there.
The fuck yeah. I mean, sorry.
But he can't check in like,
You
yo,
good?
what up?
Sorry.
What up? Tata, how you been?
So she can't text him
Don't
like
call
1
me
o'clock in the
Tata.
morning like what you doing.
No,
Nah,
that's
not at 1
different.
o'clock.
What do y'all gotta talk
They
about?
fr-
Fucking
they
But-
friends, like, you know what I mean? Like
men that's ex always check up on they, ex shorty, see how they doing, see how they living.
For what?
Man,
So you don't answer none of your
For
ex
what?
messages.
For what?
I love that energy.
yo, that's
I
a,
do. Depends
that's
on what
a-
time you text me.
That's an open door in my book. Like, if your ex hitting you up and you responding, that's an open door. Like, you leaving the door open for potentially.
Right. Like what?
Like,
What? That's like
Listen,
even
My
with
ex,
a friendship.
her exes usually hit her up like, "Oh, how you doing? How's the relationship?" And that's cold for yo. That nigga fucked up, yeah. So I get in there like,
That's
like
different.
no, bro.
I barely want my girlfriends to have guy friends. Like, you think I'm gonna let them have an
Word.
ex-boyfriend? Like, you know what I
And,
mean? Like,
and
But
if you
why
got
is
guy
that? Why you
friends,
can't let them have guy friends if
I'm-
you were secure with your
because
relationship?
I'm a guy. I used to be that guy friend, and I smashed several times. Like when they had
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys
a
are
boyfriend. Like, you know
My
what I'm saying?
personal opinion about a female having a guy friend or vice versa, because I have a few close female friends. If the person knows the other person, so if my
Is attract- yeah.
my girlfriend met my homegirl and they can talk and they can communicate and
Mhm.
she's comfortable with her, then it's cool. And she has to do vice versa. So if she doesn't have this guy friend that I never met, then he's not your friend.
I'm looking at it this way. Now, say for instance, my boyfriend, he still cool with his ex.
Mm.
If they so buddy and so cool, they might be plotting, fucking each other. You know,
Exactly, like,
keeping it
yo,
on the low.
If they
like,
still attracted to each
Yeah,
other,
right,
things is
nah,
gonna
that's not
happen. Like, you know what I mean?
working
Like,
So
out.
then they're not gonna have friends, and you guys are not gonna have. you're
not
gonna
our
have friends.
exes.
nah, I
I
say
got-
no friends.
I
Just
got-
no.
I got female
no
friends,
ex.
but
What about female friends, guy friends
Female
in general?
friends in general.
If I
Yeah,
have
we
him,
gotta both be
It's
cool.
just
y'all
It gotta
two.
be a
That's it.
mutual.
it gotta
It has to be
mutual.
like a mutual friend that both of us are cool with. Like I have to be cool with her too. It ain't no just y'all two hanging out.
Like you
you
mentioned,
calling
yeah.
him 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Nah, we can go hang out
I
together.
have a female best friend, but
Y'all hang
I
out
met through we hang out. I met
separately
through
from your girl.
I don't have a girl right now, but when I had a girl,
Uh-huh.
but listen, I knew her boyfriend before I knew her. You feel
Mhm.
me? So her boyfriend is like my brother. So
Yeah, so,
you,
but that's
you
a,
already
that's,
yeah,
a
you
separate,
already.
that's a different situation
Yeah.
because you got respect for, like, obviously.
But I
that's
have a
your
lot
man.
of female friends, so it's like I can understand.
But would you smash if they break up?
Nah, I'm not smashing
Okay.
my female
And
friends.
y'all became best friends after
After what?
they
After
got
he
together.
was with,
Yeah. They was already together,
But you knew him first,
but I knew him first. Yeah,
and then you became best friends with her.
yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Answer me this: why is it so hard for guys to be friends with
Attractive women.
female?
Because they attractive.
Because men,
horny
they,
you know what I'm
dogs.
saying? Like,
Bro.
yo,
They're attractive
like,
and they're horny
yo,
dogs.
women-
Okay, there are
Normally
plenty of people
women-
that are attractive. Do you have to fuck all of them?
Oh, they
Have
my
sex
it's
with
fault.
all
not,
of
it's
them?
not that you have to fuck all of them, but
Y'all gonna try.
I
it.
value,
They're
I value a friendship.
men are
One nut ain't
opportunists, man.
enough for me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like
if
you
I could
ruin
fuck-
relationships.
that's a
Like,
fact.
even in the
100%.
future, like, what if they make
Guys
it?
don't
That's it.
really-
You messed up.
I
Most
would-
guys don't think like that. They think with their dicks.
No,
so, you
I
know
am,
what I'm
but
saying?
why?
Like,
It's my
And
question.
that's so
Why?
Yeah.
I burnt a few
Why?
bridges doing that. So I realized once
Thank
you
you.
do find a good friend, it ain't worth that one fuck because that's about it. Was gonna be about 1, 2 fucks, and then y'all never gonna speak again. It's gonna be mad tension. It ain't worth it. You get what I'm saying? So I rather, you know what I mean, respect my friendship.
all right, that's you.
I
But
agree.
most guys would take that opportunity, especially because you already this is a person you already feel comfortable with. Like if you in a relationship and y'all going through some you're going through some turmoil with your boyfriend, who you gonna vent to? The guy. So now you vulnerable to him. Y'all break up. Who you gonna go to? The guy that's you're most comfortable with, which is that guy friend, and
Let's
he's
say
gonna
you're
take
not even
advantage.
comfortable with them. Like, you don't even know them like that. Why you got like
Then
any
he not your guy friend, he just
attractive,
just an
any
associate.
attractive person? Why do guys, any attractive woman, why do they just wanna?
That's
Why can't they
like-
just
Are
be
you questioning?
friends?
That's
You
like-
questioning male nature? Like that's
That's like that's like pulling cracking from the crackhead, bro. Like
like yo, the
like,
guy's attracted to you. Like what the fuck? You don't think he think
Yeah, you
about?
gotta fuck.
you got eyes.
I mean, basically,
like-
monogamy isn't really natural. It's more like society based, like probably because of population, like in China kind of thing. They could only
Preach.
have one kid.
Mm.
Now they can have multiple, but before it was like one kid
Oh, they
policy.
they
kinda
lifted
thing.
that ban?
Yeah, they lifted
Oh,
it in like
okay.
2010 kind of thing.
I don't know why they did that. 'cause
They did that mostly to
over-
control population, but I
Yeah,
guess
they
now,
was
now they
overpopulated.
realize that when these people are like 50, 60, they're going to be so small, and it's mostly going to be elders.
Mm.
There's no going to be like no future generation. So now they're like, oh, y'all got to give us a future generation now.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
true.
okay,
So
okay,
it
yeah.
might be because of that, but like technically, we all evolved from one person, one X, one Y in Africa, and then they multiplied, and now we're like 7 billion. So
she
we
getting all
understand.
scientific on us and shit. Like,
So we understand that
knows
it's
science.
not really natural for people, whether you're man or woman, to be monogamous. But now, because it's mostly what society looks for, they're like, oh, if they're not monogamous, they don't love you enough. If they cheat on you, like they don't respect you, kind of thing. But it's more like biology based.
Yeah, you put that food on the table and they're gonna eat it. But my next topic is: can a relationship stop your personal goals and growth?
Most definitely.
It can, but if you let it, like if you are really adamant about where you want to be in life, where you see yourself in 5 years, 10, in one, like you don't let it stop you, whether you're in a relationship or in a friendship or whatever you're in.
How could it stop you though? Like
Like
Oh,
if they don't want you hanging out around certain people who can probably, those people have connections that can elevate you to a certain degree, and you're like, damn, I can't chill with them. In other words, like if I want to make myself,
period.
yeah, if I want to go somewhere, I have to go another route, but this route is easier, but then I'll be messing up my relationship, and I don't want that either. So at the end of the day, like you're still between a rock and a hard place. So that, in that way, yes, it can stop you, but it mostly depends on you. Like if you let them know, if you communicate, like I understand where you're coming from, but if you feel comfortable enough with me, if I make you solid enough, like why would I not go this route? So
I
it
feel
depends.
I feel like depending on the person, because I've been in like 3 relationships recently, and each one of them I felt like I was doing more for that person to help elevate that person, and I wasn't getting anything in return. So like that clip we had when the guy was like, Shorty was like, oh, you don't buy me the Gucci bags no more. He's like, yo, listen, I'm trying to build something. So like it's hard. He's saying it's hard for him to build if he constantly always has to worry about your needs. You know what I mean? So sometimes when you get into a relationship, you tend to worry about the other person's needs a little bit more than your own, and that I feel like that can stunt your growth. Like, you know,
oh,
so
that's a good point. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact.
For me, I think it's like when like my partner doesn't have any motivation at all whatsoever. Like if I'm the only one out here grinding and doing my thing, and I just see that they're not at all, because I've been with a guy that has had no motivation whatsoever. It was like, yeah, you know, he would do his little hustle on the side or whatever, but that was it. That was his life, and there was like nothing else. Like he was
Well, first of all, I thought y'all was on your Kelly Rowland. I'm gonna be his motivation and all this. Like, what happened with the motivation?
Was, and still
Clearly.
I stuck by him
How
a
you
little
motivating
bit.
him? How
was
motivating him?
How
First
was
of all, you
You
motivate
said
a
get him a
guy.
pound instead of selling next down.
I don't like him over there. No, you motivate guys by like the words you
Come
say
on,
to
babe,
them.
you can do better.
Okay, words are very powerful, but like, and the attitude that you have with them, of course. And like, there are times when if you need a studio session, we out here because you little music or whatever. We don't talk about that. Anyways,
Support, yeah.
The struggling
yes.
rapper relationship, or the SoundCloud rapper, like, yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, boss.
That was a long time ago. But that's not the point. The point is when he didn't have much motivation within himself, and that like kind of brought me down. Like it just
That's true.
like it kind of reflected on me, and it's like he was just chilling. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're gonna chill today. He wanted everybody like for both of us to stay home, and it just like if he's motivated, I'm motivated. We're both gonna be like a power couple. We're gonna be out here. So I think that is
That's a
important.
good point. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Because that cloud could rain on your parade. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So have you? I'm gonna ask both of y'all. Have y'all ever been? I'm gonna ask this one to Keem. I'm gonna leave you out of this. Keem, have you ever been in a relationship that you felt like stunted your growth?
Nah, I don't feel like nobody can stop my girl, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I'm always get out there, and if you're not cool with it, like, you're not for me. That's it, bro. Like,
I've been in that predicament, and it's like you kind of doubt where this is going or the amount of love they have for you, because it's like if they ask you to like move in with them kind of thing, but they don't live in the same country as you, and it's like they kind of have different values or they see the world differently, and you're like, damn, like I understand you want to be with me, I want to be with you, but this is not the route. Like it's easier for either you to move with me or for us to go our separate ways. And when we find ourselves at the same kind of level, maybe we could link.
I ain't gonna hold you though. When women see a man rising and doing his thing, she counting his pockets a lot of the times, and she want this, that, and another because he's shining and grinding, and then she just assuming why I'm not a part of that, and that could, you know what I mean, possibly anchor.
Sometimes
a
those
person.
type of women don't get the money, the Gucci bags, and all that because of that. The woman who doesn't expect that and provides for
Independent.
themselves, the man wants to provide and give all of that and then some because they don't seem
exactly.
needy
That's true.
about it.
Exactly. I ain't gonna lie. When I see a woman doing her thing, that makes you want to give them stuff. You feel me? Then somebody just waiting there for you to like, know what I mean?
Right.
Like when you see
Give,
them
give,
doing their
give.
thing, like yeah, let me help you out. Like let me get you this. Like I see you wanted like that makes you want to do it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
This is my last topic. Okay, this one is for men. All right, for you. I mean, so y'all could no, it's for y'all.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's to men. Why do men say they won't marry a hoe but be willing to risk it all fucking with one?
I know that's right.
Because again, they think with their penises and not their actual head on their shoulders. Like
Yo, hoes is fun, man.
it
I'm not
doesn't
gonna lie
make
to you.
sense
hoes
though.
is-
Like
hoes
why
be
do
fun,
y'all
like
do
you know what I
that?
mean.
Why?
I
I'm
don't.
gonna tell you exactly why, man. Because women think that once they get in the relationship and they get married, they don't have to do certain things anymore. You
Which
feel me?
brings us
They-
back to the first
Exactly.
topic.
They
You
get
have to keep
they get a
it
little
going.
complacent. You feel me? When there's hoes that's doing that every day.
We
You know
just-
what I mean?
we just had guests on last show talking about once you get married, it's about a business.
Word,
like,
like you-
the sex
the
is
sex
not
is not
existent now.
important
Like,
no
you know
more,
what I
you
mean?
know what I
It's like, okay.
So I'm like, yo, if the sex not important no more, and your man clearly needs the sex, now your man not happy no more.
They
so what you
deserve to
think
get
gonna
cheated
happen? You
on,
know, like,
you said they deserve to get
Yeah,
cheated
like that makes no sense. What you mean, yo?
Does anybody
They could
ever
just get
really
left,
deserve
you
to
know
get
what I mean?
cheated
Right,
on?
they could just get left.
That
Break up with
too,
it.
either or.
Yo, I don't know. I think guys. I wanna say those guys are stupid. They are stupid, but
Also,
know-
black men don't cheat.
oh yeah, that's true.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I would have switched into my other. I ain't gonna say, but now there's the guys that do that, and that's stupid. Like they might as well just break it off with their relationship. I always feel like that, but like I said, some guys get caught up thinking what they dick say. You know what I mean? And
Or they,
the hoes be fun like for the time being, and then it's like, yo, damn.
or
like,
they
you know what I
have
mean?
that good woman who's doing everything else,
Not making
business
time
wise, housewives, you know, all of that good stuff, and
They missing that
not
one
giving the
component.
sex right, that
Mhm.
one thing.
Mhm.
So I get it.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna play devil's advocate once again. A man that's willing to risk it all is because a woman allows him to do so.
That too.
You get what I'm saying?
That
If a
too.
woman
That's
gonna
not
let
true,
him
man.
walk
Nah,
and
that's-
talk and do whatever he want, come back home, fuck you, then go outside, fuck somebody else, and then you
He
come
gonna
back
do
and you
it.
hugging and kissing him, and he
He
gonna
gonna
keep
do
doing
it,
it.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, women gotta
He's
take
I
gonna
think
do
a
that.
man
He's
is
gonna do
gonna
it
do him
regardless.
regardless, and a woman is gonna do her regardless.
They
it's
are,
up to
but
you
does the
to
woman
accept it.
accept? Right, you don't have to accept that. Like people,
I
women.
feel like some women don't accept it, and you know they're out here like arguing every day. They're about to leave them or whatever they do when that situation happens, and they go right back. They're like a month in, everything's good, and they're like, okay, I want to do it again, baby. You know,
I don't feel
and
like
then it goes right back to the same
I don't
bullshit.
feel like men be willing to risk what they have at home. They be
do.
trying not to get caught. You feel me? Like it's not like they're like, fuck it. Like if I get caught, fuck it. Nah, I mean it's
I'm
like
so bad at it though.
No, it's only because
not-
the
it's-
woman be
yo,
snitching.
it's not that we it's not that we
women.
bad
They
at
be
it.
catching feelings.
It's that women
Mhm.
But you're
investigate.
bad at it if you
women
don't pick the right
y'all
woman.
are bad at it.
Ain't no woman.
Ain't nothing
the
bad
perfect.
about
There
you trying to
are
go through a
women
nigga
out
phone.
there-
Like, you know what I'm
If
saying? That's
if
you
you're
be the
going through
detective.
somebody's phone, then obviously men don't really go through phones. So females,
Yes, they do.
They
men go
do.
through phones.
Yes.
Stop acting
Nah,
like y'all
nah.
don't go through
They
phones.
go
go-
through
I don't go
phones,
through
that's
phones.
why.
Seriously.
Not these men.
Of course,
Here.
y'all not gonna admit it, but
Men go
But
through
most
phones.
times, the only reason guys get caught is either, like Ju said on a previous podcast,
Yes.
is because of the side woman snitching or
But
getting
y'all
her
don't pick
feelings,
the
or
right side woman because there are side women that
Look,
don't give a fuck about your girlfriend.
Where they at?
Question,
They
quick
don't-
question, quick question.
Where they at?
If a shorty approached you, let's say my girlfriend came to you and was like, "Oh, you was fucking with Jew," what would your reply be? If she cursing you out, calling you all types of this, that, and another,
Who is this person? I don't know no Jew.
lies, lies.
I am
You
not the
definitely not
right
saying
side girl, but that's not me. But there are girls out here that would legit, like, they
Where they
never
at?
knew you,
Where they
they've
at?
never been with you.
yeah,
they,
because you know the
they
side
are
chick,
ready to take your money. Fuck
Send
you,
their
that's it.
IGs.
the side
That's
chick
it.
gonna say, yeah, he was eating my ass and shit. Like, I'm talking to you and shit.
Impossible, impossible.
Like, babe, that's not me, babe.
You
That was
invented
me.
the ass
depends
condom.
on what you doing. Like,
Because there are a lot of guys out there that also catch feelings, but like the girls won't go towards those sensitive ass guys. They go to the ones that, you know, don't say nothing.
Well,
The
y'all,
ones that cheat.
y'all rather go to the dude that's
But
that's
there are
cheating
more
anyway.
guys that don't say nothing than girls that won't say nothing.
Nah,
There are
I
guys
don't
that
think
catch
so.
feelings. After a
Yeah.
while,
I'm
a lot
not-
of guys
he's gonna
catch
tell your
feelings.
man.
A lot
Yeah,
of the
guys
guys, a lot of the
Not
guys
never.
I know have
I'm
ran
gonna stop that free
into
pool.
and
Get
dealt
outta
with.
here.
Believe
Yeah,
it,
they be
believe
on
it.
some.
Must be some
I
Maryland
want
shit.
these
don't know.
I want these niggas to know that I smashed or I'm fucking with
Yeah.
her. They ain't even got to be smashing. That I'm just talking to her or fucking with her. Like niggas are really like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And
they don't
that's
even
a-
have to
that's
be
a major
friends. Not
turn
even
on,
like
right?
catching
Like,
feelings. They just want to
you
say
doing
it
I'm
too
just
gonna keep it
because.
a buck. I
What
ain't
they at,
never, I've
Maryland?
They just
never
wanna
seen
brag.
a guy
In the Carolinas?
run up on a
You've never
nigga
seen a
like.
guy. You've never heard of a guy
Never.
bragging that he fucked some girl.
Not
Oh,
to-
no,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
another
fucking
nigga's
somebody
girl.
else girl. He never said, yo, I'm fucking Keen
Okay.
girl. Like, you know what I'm
A
saying?
nigga that
Like,
talks more than bitches these days.
yeah, they
Right,
talk,
they be
but they don't
ready.
snitch. They
Alright,
talk.
They tell
But
like
F-
homeboys, but they
snitching.
not.
But
That is
but
snitching.
if her man came to him and be like, yo, you fucking my girl?
I'm not never saying
Who's your
nothing.
girl? What's
There are
who?
guys out there that snitch. They just
They
by
won't do
bragging,
that.
It's
bragging
subliminal.
is
It be
snitching. If you
subliminal,
don't know,
like-
bragging
Y'all
is
not
snitching.
gonna get give an answer, but y'all gonna make it known that I'm dealing with this female.
Yo.
Yes, they
Even
make
if
it
there are guys
known.
that
Even
even if
as
they're
af-
not smashing the female, they will
gonna
make it
known
act
that
like
you're they're talking.
Like if a
No.
nigga comes up to you like, yo, you fucking my girl, you gonna be like, is it? Nah. But like you go.
He said, nah, she fucking me. Like,
like they're gonna give off some kind of vibe, like
Just to be petty.
Don't get
just
me
to be
wrong.
petty.
I know there's niggas out there that would do that.
Thank
Petty
you.
shit. That's
Just
all
to
we-
make
that's
sure.
all we need.
Thank you.
That's all we
Thank
need.
you.
However, it's a small percentage of them. That's what I'm saying. It's a
But there is a percentage.
yeah, there's a
Not these
percentage.
kings right here.
No,
they
no.
mean.
I'm
Not these
definitely
kings.
keeping
Yo,
it
if
quiet.
I'm a side nigga, bro, you can't get nothing out of me, bro. Like what?
you gotta
That
plead the
nigga that
fifth.
gets
I don't know what you're
that
talking
right,
about.
bro.
Like,
They
I don't
out there,
even
like-
know your girl, bro. Like
That's a
what?
fact.
Like who?
and
is
then when they walk away, I'm a Texas girl. Like, yo, keep your man.
keep
like,
your man in line.
I'm,
Why you
not
over here?
text- I'm definitely not texting her because then he might be on her. He got her.
You smart.
Sometimes
You
it- yeah,
smart.
there are niggas that
Very
tell-
smart.
Yes.
Very
Nigga, she
smart.
got you saved as Susan, so it's not like
There are
you know what I
niggas
mean?
that
You're not
tell
gonna
other-
get caught, like,
Yo,
Dominoes.
settings, iPhone settings.
Yeah.
like, you know,
There are
something
niggas that
like-
tell other guys. Like it don't even gotta be.
I mean, you gonna tell your bros.
Then you gonna hear it from the bros gonna tell somebody, and
Or
all of a
they
sudden
gonna-
it got to your men's
Or
ears.
they're gonna be dealing
sound like
with
some high
Keisha,
school
and then
shit,
they're
man.
gonna
This-
be
this
talking
happening
with
to-
talking with Keisha, and then Keisha gonna know what's going on. You know, they do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I
but
know a
anyway,
lot of
King,
that.
what we talking about?
Me get into my topics. Running low on time. All right,
This is
so
great.
my topic is closure necessary for you to move on?
No.
Yeah.
Damn, I answered that mad quick.
Nah, I agree. No.
Yeah, actually,
Nah,
I thought
damn.
this-
there was
Next.
a time in my life that I thought I was like, no, like I'm in limbo. I have to know if I like have to be committed to this person or if I should just dead it and move on with my life. But now
Yeah.
I'm at a point where it's like, yo, if they ghost me or if I ghost them, like that's a sign.
Like closure, as far as you want to know what exactly caused the relationship to go wrong, or y'all want to know like what you mean by?
I
Closure?
mean, it's different time closures. There's closure like that. Then it's closure like, are y'all going anywhere? You know what I mean? So it's different kind of closure.
I feel like it depends on how the relationship ended. You know what I mean? I feel like some closure is needed. You know what I mean? Because like some relationships could leave you depressed and like you know what I mean. You like wondering if something was wrong with you or whatever the case was. So I don't think all the time, but depending on how the relationship ended, if it was real toxic maybe or something, I don't know. Maybe you do need some type of closure.
I feel like if I did everything in my power to make it work and it ain't work, then I'm good.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as I
That's
did
true.
my end.
I
that's
can
it.
sleep at night knowing that, like, yo, listen, I tried to reconcile the situation. It didn't work. You know what I mean?
I'm petty as fuck. I'm sorry. Y'all niggas being too modest. Like, if I have real feelings for you, I don't want to see you doing good or bad. I just want you to stay far, far, far away. I don't want to see
Yeah, I
you.
think
I
that's
don't
a-
want to see your IG. I don't want to see your Facebook. I don't want to see your auntie. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want nobody tell me about you. Nothing.
So you don't need closure.
I don't need no closure. Stay far away from me. I don't want to hear nothing.
So if you break up with Shorty that you loved,
Yeah.
and
Most likely it's because I did something wrong. You know me. So I definitely.
so you,
You know me.
so you don't want to know like if it could have worked after that or nothing. Like you
I
good?
mean, I would I hate to get too personal. I would know kind of if how it would go if I did pursue something.
Mm.
You kind of every person knows.
Yes.
Should you pursue or should you not? But regardless, I wouldn't want to know. I wouldn't want to. I'd rather leave that door closed because if I feel like if I want to find out, I'm gonna find out.
Don't you think that affects like your next relationship?
It's possible. I mean,
Like you're gonna be like some cold hearted ass to the next girl.
I mean, what if you already started off cold hearted?
You ain't be.
But I feel like
more
that makes
cold.
you worse. Like if you end bad in a relationship and then you get into anything else, like there's like a wall right there, like a
I mean, you leave that next person trying to have expectations. You have higher expectations for that person to
I
fit in.
don't think. I feel like you should learn from that relationship and try to do better in the next one.
Like again, what kind of closure are we looking for?
Like,
Define your closure,
Yeah.
if you would need it or not.
say you broke up with your boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and
How did we break up? We just like
Yeah, and then
I think if you break up with the person, it's normally the person that got broke up. I don't even know what the
Broken
term
up
is.
with.
Broken
Broken
up
up
with. They usually need the closure. Like if you broke up with somebody, you don't need what you need. You made that decision to break up with them. Like
nah, but you might have broke up with them because
I don't know,
of
me
emotion
personally,
or
like-
whatever. Like,
if you just like break up with me or like we just stop texting or speaking or communicating, for a couple of days, weeks. At that point, like how the meme say, next week I'm gonna be in Jamaica with my new nigga. Like I don't know. Like I'm not about to sit and wait. Nah.
that new nigga probably your best friend, the guy bestie that you kept telling your man not to worry about. Like,
don't worry about him.
like,
Don't worry about him.
He's just a friend. Like,
He
I
gay,
mean,
don't
like,
even worry about
it. That's a good one.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, like
Pop
I
up.
don't know. Sometimes you do need that because I have been in one relationship where I did need.
Oh, there we go.
closure.
See,
took a
you
long
try to act like you
time.
don't need it.
No,
Like, you know what I mean?
I don't. Like
the
even
relationship
before
is.
Why
that,
did-
it
why
was
did
just
you
that
need that
one
closure?
relationship because it was. I felt like I was really like I was kind of gone. Like I was in love. Like it was.
But that's
a
why
long
Was he the
relationship.
cause or
I don't feel like I
That's
was
why you
the
need the
cause.
closure,
It
because
was
you
just
don't
a
know
lot
if
of-
it
did he
was
break up with
you-
you or did you break up with him?
It's kind of. I would say I broke up with him. Like I moved here. I left.
Okay.
I'm here.
Like I said, I think
I'm where I'm
closure is
at
really
now.
needed for like if you want to really know what you did in that relationship to cause it to go a certain way. Then that's what the closure is for. Like, all right, well,
Right.
you did this. Like,
if
all
you
right.
feel like you did something, like you said, if you feel like you did something, you just want to
coulda
know what did
contributed.
I,
Like, yeah, like,
what did I do, what
Like,
happened.
I think once you in love with that person, you're gonna need closure because you want to see if it could work. If you could work out,
That's not
work past
closure,
whatever
then.
y'all went
That's-
through.
that's
That's
rekindling. That's
usually- yeah,
rekindling.
Right,
Yeah.
because
You get what I'm saying? You don't want
Is what?
we went through so much, and I
Rekindling.
tried and tried and
Work
tried,
on
and
it,
now
to
it's
fix
just
it.
like
But that's what
Closure
I'm
would be
saying.
like for you to move on from that.
But you have to have that feeling of you want to rekindle in order to need closure.
no. If you want
Closure
to close,
is
you
to
just
close
leave it.
that
Close
chapter
it.
and move
Yeah.
on.
Some people like this have
like
vocal.
for you to go to another. What happened?
If you want to be with that person, you need to see if that person wants to be with you. That's the closure you getting, right?
If you get broken up with, you know that person's not trying to be with you. You trying
That's
to figure
not
out
true.
closure. You trying to
That's
figure
not
out why
true.
they're not trying to be with you.
Yeah. Like I said, I think closure, like she said, is when you trying to close that chapter of
Yeah.
that relationship and then you move on to the next relationship.
Yeah, like
you
if you got broken up with, you trying to figure out why, and then that's it. Bet I know.
That's
Now
it.
let me go to the next girl.
Okay, all right.
Like-
I don't personally need it, mostly because if I feel like I bettered your life, whether it was like, damn, we had a toxic relationship, so now he knows what he doesn't want in his life, which is me. I bettered your life. I bettered your life because now you know what you don't want. Or whether it was like, wow, like she really pushed my limits. She like elevated me. I didn't think I would reach this far without her. And look at what I did. Look at what I'm still doing.
Right.
I still bettered your life. So
That's
for
very-
better or for worse, if I bettered your life, then
Right.
I don't need closure.
That's very
And if
optimistic.
I felt like you bettered my life, then I don't need closure. Like we had what we had. We both benefited. Now we're not. And that's fine. Like you don't got to explain it to me. I don't got to explain nothing to you. That was just closure for me.
You a blessing or a lesson?
Yeah.
I bet. All right, me move on to my next topic. Why do women think portraying masculine behavior is acceptable or attractive?
what type
Damn.
of masculine behavior?
You know damn well what we
Nah, I
talking
don't.
about.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you
I like
mean?
you try to get feminine real quick.
Like,
Like,
wait,
what
I
type
don't
of-
know that. Like, come on, like
What you talking
masculine behavior, like,
Yes, the classic.
like,
Like sunning them or what?
yeah, like you know, masculine.
I don't know because I don't.
Like,
Give
you
me an
don't-
I
example.
don't give off
being
masculine
overly
behavior.
aggressive, being combative, feeling like you have to challenge everything. Like,
Oh, I do
you-
that? That's
even how
masculine
you-
behavior.
see, look,
You don't
know what
realize
I mean? Like,
She said, I thought that was regular. Like,
Right.
because I tend to hear, in our community, women always say, well, we don't have the luxury of being feminine because of how they was raised, right? And my question is, when does that stop becoming an excuse? Like, when y'all gonna learn to embrace your femininity? Like, femininity is almost looked at as a weakness with some women. It's like, yo, like, that's looked at as weak. I need to be strong. A guy can't walk all over me, this, that, and the third. And that becomes combative to the man because now when you get in a relationship, you always feel like you need to challenge him on every little thing. Like, you know what I mean? You always
It's
feel like you
fun.
gotta fight him.
It's
Oh,
fun, y'all.
fun, like-
It's fun.
We here for a good time, not a long time. That's what
A good time, like
no,
yo.
I mean mostly like I
you
grew
put your
up
hand on a
with-
man before?
No. I don't get to that level. And
Alright.
if we do get to that level, like
Gotta
then
go.
this is not
Same.
this isn't it for us.
Yeah.
But I grew up with siblings, all male.
Mm.
I have 5 brothers, so it's like I'm used to that life. Like I'm used to watching wrestling and basketball and like sports or
Sorry for that nigga. He gonna get his ass right.
or yes, being combative or like probably making you feel emasculated. But I don't see it that way. I'm just like a bro kind of thing. Yeah, we occasionally fuck or whatever, but it's like
Damn,
that type
shit
of
sound dry
vibe,
as
bro.
fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you sound like one of the homies. Like, yo, like,
So
yeah.
it's, and it is fun. Like
Yeah.
we don't really do it to get on your nerves or whatever. It's just like wow, it's a spur of the moment kind of thing. Whether that's wifey behavior or not, like that's up for debate. But it's just like a fun experience at the time. You mature at the end of the day throughout the years, and
So
maybe
would
you
it
change your
be
ways.
as fun if a guy told you he was feminine, like he embraces his femininity and
He
he
grew up with
It's-
his 5 sisters.
Yeah, it's really not fun because you like as a woman, I guess you have this certain mentality like, you know, men are like they'll chase
So-
the big bad wolf kind of thing. Even if they don't, you just want them to be stronger, better than you, like powerful. And if they don't
I'm gonna say nothing
show
wrong
that,
with
you're
it, but
like,
it's just
what?
not what I want. Like, cause men are like that in relationships. But
Like
it's
what?
not something feminine.
Mhm.
Like
Feminine
they
house
go
up.
get their manis, and that doesn't
Right,
mean
they're
they're
just
gay.
feminine.
They just like to keep
or
up
they
with
say
themselves.
Nice.
they're straight, but they're just
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
you
that's
see.
Sure, what,
I don't think that's
what's wrong with
feminine.
your nails done?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
alright.
But some people will view it as like, yo, that's not
It's
feminine.
feminine,
Yeah,
right.
because most men don't really keep up with how they look, whether
Like,
it's their
Or
their
feet, their
feet.
hands.
Sometimes
yeah.
I hear in our community, it's like, well, I know how to be feminine with a guy who knows who can lead, right?
Okay.
So that sounds crazy if a guy said, well, I know how to be masculine with a woman that knows how to be like, you know what I mean? Like
How to follow.
I exist in my femininity until I find a woman that could like that sounds crazy to y'all. Y'all be like, nah, like that's a red flag. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why it's so taboo for women to embrace their femininity more instead of always trying to embrace their masculinity. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I don't find it attractive. I'll be trying to stay away from that. I ain't
That's
gonna
a
hold
fact.
you, bro. Because it sounds toxic.
I don't want to fuck nobody that I call bro, nigga. like that's the fact. Like,
Now I wouldn't go that far. just to
Like a
call
little bit of
him,
challenge,
like,
that's
bro.
cool. We're not saying that's like whatever the case is, but
yeah.
sometimes it's like overly. Like sometimes when I hear women talk, is like there's that aggressiveness in their voice.
Right.
It's like,
What's up,
yo,
my
like,
nigga?
you know
I
what
feel
I
like
mean?
that's
might
just
be-
a defensive mechanism. Like
Yeah.
it's
I
just
mean,
shit that
you
they
They
can
might
call
be
it what
born
you
and raised
want.
in the Bronx, and it just comes with it, you know.
But it-
Cardi B,
Huh?
okay.
But it
like-
only tends to
But
go,
look at Cardi B with Offset though. Like, you know what I mean? She
Yeah.
look like a little girl.
Yes,
Like,
of
there are
course.
men, there's a guy. I think that there's a guy for every woman that takes
Mhm.
out like like dims down that masculinity because I feel like that's just a defensive mechanism.
Because
I swear
before
to God.
Offset, she was not giving that vibe.
Yeah, she was out here fucking up niggas.
And drugging them
Yeah.
and raping them.
Alright.
No,
Blake,
sir, we're not gonna do
allegedly,
that.
allegedly.
Allegedly, I mean, listen, man, like,
I ain't trying to get canceled here, but
Yeah.
yeah, you do get canceled for telling the truth.
that's a
But
fact.
how do women expect men to take the time to deal with them in their masculinity? But if a dude was a little feminine, like had little qualities where it was like bitch assness, so I could say, and y'all not even open to
Y'all don't-
even
yeah, y'all don't
talking
even
about
No, there are
entertain
men
that.
that are out there like that.
Do y'all entertain them?
We've met guys that are like
Do you
that, and they're
entertain them?
married.
Have you been
they're
with one?
married, but again, not these women's on this side. That's
Thank
the-
you,
Oh,
thank you.
But there
Not
are
these
women
wholesome
out
women.
there. Yeah, but there are women out there.
They're-
There's
they're
guys
married
that
to
are
women?
married, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
To women, and they're very like feminine and stuff. They fold their legs like this.
Are there
they-
women? Are there women masculine?
Yeah.
See,
The
that's a lot.
woman-
That's a lot. I ain't asked all those
Oh,
questions.
What is his
I
name?
mind my business.
The Grizzly
Who?
guy, Chris.
Chris Grizzly?
Is that his name?
I don't want to sound like you.
Wait, what is it? What's the situation?
He gives off feminine vibes, but he's married. They have a TV show with the gay white guy.
He's
Caucasian
gay?
Guy. Like, what? He
Why you call him a gay?
gives off feminine vibes. Like,
Yeah, I have no idea who you're
But
talking
it
about.
could be, for example, like a woman is used to working in a male dominated field, whether it's STEM, science, technology.
You gotta know how to turn
engineering.
that off. Y'all gotta learn how to turn that off for when y'all with y'all
that
That
is
is
a
do
skill.
with their partner,
Yeah.
on
They
their
don't, though.
own
They
time,
don't.
on
They
their
don't.
own time. You
Realistically-
Like, why do I have to break down a barrier, a masculine barrier to get to your femininity? Like, shouldn't that just be natural?
And then once a nigga
It's
ready
like-
to
It should,
leave,
but it's not.
once a dude ready to
I heard-
leave,
I
then y'all
heard-
want to
Some
cry.
women been through shit, and it's
I
just
heard
not that
this
easy.
scenario
It's not that easy.
where he was like, all right, if I go up to a pretty girl in the club and I'm like, hey, how are you? And she's like, what's good, my nigga? Like, that's a turn off for me, right?
Really?
So F,
What up, bro?
so F, but look at on the flip side. You see a nice looking guy in the club and he comes up to you. He's like, hey, how are you? Are you going to find that attractive?
No, I'm gonna find him
As,
gay.
that's
but
the
That's
same
how-
way.
that's
That's
how
the same way
guys
we
feel,
look
like,
at
you
it.
know
Like
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's
Like-
that's different sides of the
I've
spectrum.
never heard of a girl be like, "What's up, my nigga?"
Yeah.
Right.
You never heard that?
So what about a baby like,
No.
what's up or what's good? Because I say what's good with.
But why you sound so
Men.
defensive? Like you trying to throw the
I'm
hands or
saying,
something?
'cause he
Like
was like, what's up, my nigga?
So
feel
I
like
come up
when
to you. So I come up to you and say, "Hey, how are you?" You say,
What
"What's
up?
good?"
your
Yeah,
fist
like,
ball.
what's
Yeah,
up,
what's
like,
good, my
yeah,
nigga?
What up?
I'm not gonna be like that, but I'll be like, you know, what's up or what's
Fuck you
good?
on.
We call that a New
like,
York
what's
love
good?
story.
What happened? What happened to hey? How are you? Like what happened to that?
That's not from New York.
I'm feeling like in
That's
a
not here.
in a good mood. I don't know.
Man,
Sometimes
that's
I
a good
just
move.
be
For
like,
example, for example, the approach that whether he was trying to come off as a friend or something more that
right.
Jack
I was gonna say,
Harlow
the
had with
what's good is
Saweetie.
like if I feel like
When he just came up to her like, "Hey, how are you? I'm Jack." Like that's smooth.
First
That's
of-
not.
And she played that.
First of all, if a guy coming up to you, he's not trying to be a friend. Like let's just throw that out there. Like
Really?
no.
He claimed he was allegedly, so I'll stick beside him.
He lied.
he was clearly shooting his shot.
He lied.
Like, he was shaking, like supposedly. I
No
don't know,
guy's
like-
coming up to a girl because he's like, hey, she looks like she
But
would be a
that
good
is
friend.
smooth
Like,
because typically I feel like women in this age they're used to you scrolling on their Instagram, finding you somewhere, kind of stalking you before they approach you or before they're like,
And
"Yo,
they love.
we
But-
should
Do
we
you
should
guys
link."
think women have made it harder for guys to approach them?
you
public?
think?
Absolutely.
In public?
Y'all give too
You don't
many
think
mixed
men
signals.
have made it harder?
How?
Men
Because
have
there
made
are
it
men out here crazy. This
Oh,
guy bit
yeah.
a woman's ear because he offered to like pay for her
the
alcohol
guy
at the
that
liquor
started
store,
shooting at the
Oh,
and she
yeah.
said
in the
no, and he
cabin.
just
Yeah.
bit her.
You're right. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, that
Yeah, that
I
is
ain't gonna
crazy.
lie.
But
There's
in
guys out
general,
here grabbing like
men-
I had guys grab my arm.
there
I'm
are
like,
some men out here that are overly aggressive and can't take rejection,
Mhm.
and they do make it hard for guys who are normal and want to talk to
But
women.
those polite dudes that do make polite gestures,
Mhm.
y'all looking at them like they corny.
yep, that's a
Y'all
fact.
don't want to
Just
talk
never
to
know.
Barney Barney over there, Barney over there. That's it. Y'all,
we're scarred. Those guys scarred us.
But I
otherwise.
feel like
but y'all would give attention to the dude. Yo.
Nah,
DMX.
I'm not.
If Chad came
No.
up to that's what the example we always say in a party. If a guy if a black guy try to dance with a girl and she would turn around.
Oh, yeah,
No,
that's a fact,
Chad
that's a
come up
fact.
behind y'all. Y'all like, hey,
hey,
you know what I'm saying?
let me see
Like,
if this
yo.
white guy can dance.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Like,
saying? Like,
that's
so
a
it's like,
fact,
yo,
that's a fact,
he
man.
had the same approach. He just was a different race into me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like me personally, I feel like with people of color, especially when it comes to men, women automatically have a defense mechanism against them
The darker you
that
are,
they,
the harder
that
it
they
is.
don't have with other groups of men. You know what I mean?
But
They'd probably be
But I
hurt,
feel like
been hurt by them.
I feel like she said, guys, black men, like, have made it hard for other black men because you
No,
don't
no,
see
just
you don't
black
see
men.
white guys attacking women for not responding to them.
I haven't had
It's
not
like,
one
I-
guy grab my arm.
I don't really see.
I've
But
had
you don't see that.
Spanish
but you
guys
see more
or-
of like the explicit exposure. That's what you see from them the most.
Yeah, they got their craziness.
They might
to 'em.
not,
They
you
got
know, be like the exposure, like the
Yeah.
indecent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what you
okay.
get from them.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
might
yeah.
not be
And they might throw
aggressive,
some.
but
Let me keep it quiet. I'm not listening.
Yeah,
This is a safe place.
I don't usually say it from the white guys, but I will say this: black men need to do better. I ain't gonna lie when it comes to that.
Yes.
Yeah, don't make us uncomfortable. That's right.
but you know what I mean.
But how can we
Yeah.
do need to do better? But how can we do better if y'all never gonna give us the chance to do better? Like
There's
y'all always
ways
gonna
to
have this.
approach a woman by making her like you can make a quick ass joke, just like
Yeah.
a 2-second thing. You say 2 words,
Or make her
and
feel
make her
comfortable.
laugh.
Stop
It's
it.
over.
Right.
It's
Stop
over.
it.
Don't make her
Stop
feel
it.
like you're a threat, kind of thing. They respond
Hi, how you
better.
doing?
La-
Oh my God, he's a threat. Like, let me just curve him. off
Last
the
show,
rip, like,
last
so
show.
annoying. 10 other niggas just said this to me too.
But it's
you
true, there are
complimenting me.
two other guys
I already got 10 compliments today. Like,
So
That was
if
before
words don't work, try actions. You never know.
You just don't.
You
grab
just
your
said don't grab, don't do no
Don't grab
actions.
You don't have to grab them. Hey, oh, do you want to sit on this side? I feel like you could be more comfortable here. Oh, do you want me to?
Oh, you trying to
pour-
tell me what
pour
to
you a
do? You're
drink kinda thing?
misogynistic. Like, you trying to tell me what to do? Like, yo.
Let me
Them girls
hit
different.
that car key and show you it's a rape. That's how you get them.
Nah.
Let me make sure you get home safe. Let me walk you out.
Make you get home
That
safe.
type of
Oh, that
thing.
sound like some.
The
That sound
women-
some- that's
The
some shit
woman
y'all
that
be
was
worried
here
about.
said that you can't holler at them on the street. Do y'all agree with that? Like it has to be like a
It's the
scenario
way
like
you
in a
holler.
grocery
Like
store.
it's not, don't be like, yo, mom, what's up? Or like,
Listen, ain't no correct way. I'm telling you,
There
they
is.
gonna
You-
curb in the street.
I've
They
had
feel.
guys try to
How
talk to
many-
me outside.
how many
just by
dudes you
making
curved
me
today?
Laugh, just by making me laugh. They'll say some like shit, and they're like, yo, can I get your number? Like, just because I
And
laugh.
you gave them your number.
Yeah.
You never
And that's
stop.
work.
How did they get to tell you the joke?
No, because it's
You
not
gotta
like
walk with
it's
them.
not like a minute joke. They just said some funny shit, like 2 words, and it was just like, yo, what the fuck? That shit was funny.
Knock knock.
I feel like some women do.
I said knock knock. Like, yo, like,
Some
I'm
women
about to
do
try
try
that.
to expose men, like or like try to
women find
make
power in
men feel some
rejection.
type of way about.
They find power in
I
rejection,
Feel
they
like,
do.
Yeah, I do
Some
feel like
women do,
a lot of
yeah.
women.
Some
feel
But
women.
like
I
that.
do feel like people have to get better with rejection. Like I see,
That
I
too.
told
It's
I
like
told
a
the women,
50-50 thing.
I said, "Excuse me, how you doing? Whatever." If they keep it pushing, you have a nice day. That's it.
Yeah,
like,
yo,
like,
didn't I say this from a young age? I said, yo, if I holler at 1 million women, right?
I've
and
been
they
saying
say-
that for
yo,
you.
I always said this. If you say no to me, I'm probably never going to see you again, so it's cool. But the 50 out of that million that stop,
One gonna stop?
I'm just saying,
50?
somebody going to stop.
All right, my numbers was a little different, but same concept, same
got
concept.
a low
gonna
field goal
stop.
percentage.
Yo,
out there, man. Like,
look, first of all, I'm in a relationship, so I'm making a number low. You know what I'm saying?
respect that,
Shout out to that
respect it.
queen.
You feel me?
All right, let me get into my last topic. Are all women bi-curious?
I don't think so. Like
Oh,
there's
you licked your lips. You answer first. I know. Mhm.
go. I feel like I answer first all the
Yeah.
time. So go.
Do
Uh-huh.
I think all women are bi-curious?
Or most of them?
I know all men are
Most of
pervs,
them,
so we definitely.
I feel like, honestly, yeah. I feel like they are. They just
Most of
don't
them?
like to admit it.
Hey,
I'm
my
not gonna say
my follow up
all,
question is:
but
are you
most-
bi-curious? Like,
He said,
But your
that's
girl,
little
if you a
personal,
little
that's little personal.
I
bi-curious.
don't know.
you don't
She
know?
Maybe,
answered
maybe
it
not.
for you already, though. She
Word,
said all
like,
women are.
she
so.
said
Most,
most
but
of them.
not all, but most.
And
I don't
she
think
said
that's
no.
true.
And she
But
said-
said no.
Most.
And she
yeah, I
said
agree
the
with
ones that aren't don't want to admit it yet.
They don't.
So I think that answers your question right there.
I agree with most. I don't agree with all.
Okay.
Because
what-
I've never been like
What percentage would you put on it?
70-30, 50-50. Like
Oh.
high five.
50-50.
I feel like
I would say
Okay.
like 70-30. I would.
Okay, I would say 70-30. So I ain't gonna hold you.
So you
Oh,
never
that's
looked
what
at
I said.
another female and said, you know what?
No,
I
like
would
I
want to
will
make out with her.
compliment the shit.
Like,
I'm like, yo, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Her ass is fat. Her
Same.
body right. Like all this great shit.
But you wouldn't
yeah.
want to touch
never
it?
like I would touch it.
Oh, you would
It's not-
touch it?
Yeah, I would touch it, but I would never see myself with her sexually in a
Okay.
way.
mm.
But I don't see anything past like.
What if
her
it's our
touching her
you never
ass.
had no-
20th anniversary and I'm trying to make it spicy?
You never had no junk thoughts?
No.
No,
they go to-
I've actually never had any. like that.
Yeah.
What about you, Steph?
No, like she said, I wouldn't.
Like
I
I've never
would
got
agree
there.
with most, not all.
Mm.
Mostly because like I've been approached by women and like it's taking me so much. Like they've thrown hints and I
They
still
be
don't
aggressive as
understand.
fuck, too.
Yo,
I ain't gonna
yes.
hold you.
And I still don't understand because I'm like, I'm not even giving you that vibe. Like I'm straight all the way, and I
I'm
just
with you.
Stephanie
I
had
just-
somebody that said, "Yo, let me just eat your right
and
there."
I was
right
like,
in her
she
face.
is not
Niggas
talking
say
to
that
me.
too, though. I ain't gonna
Like
hold you.
not to me.
Mhm.
But
And yeah, and I had women
I
ask
got
me
5
like, "Yo,
DMs
can I
right now,
touch
like-
it?" kind of thing, and I'm like, "No, mostly
Can they
because
touch what?
you know
my
what?
behind."
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, no, because I don't want to leave them on, and I know like if they touch it, like that's not gonna satisfy them. They're gonna want more, and that's not gonna satisfy me at all. So I'm like, no,
I
like,
so quick
we just
quick
gonna leave it
question.
at that.
Are men bi curious?
Not never.
All of a sudden it got weird. All of a sudden it got weird.
Wait. I've heard men, their I guess their G spot kind of thing. Isn't it through their anus?
Oh,
I
hell no.
I heard that before, but I would never find
G-
out.
like-
I'm good with my nut.
Word. I'm good with whatever nut I get off my penis. That's it, bro. I'm good.
Ain't no peekaboo for me. Fuck
Word.
outta here.
Because we know someone who like they're not gay, but they do like things up there behind, and
he's
it's like,
gay.
That's gay.
oh,
That's gay. I mean,
All
that's
right.
a personal. We don't got
Right,
nothing
there's
against
nothing
those
wrong
people.
with that,
yeah.
but yeah.
Shout out to them.
The thing that they're putting
I
up
don't know if
there,
it's a
what?
female doing it.
Is it?
It's gay.
Yeah, it's their girlfriend who does those things for them because
she
they
do-
know that
is
they,
she-
He doesn't
that gives
consider
them
himself
pleasure.
gay,
Is she doing it
I
with
mean-
a penis shaped object?
Yes.
then that is gay, my friend.
I mean, even
He
if a
doesn't
finger,
consider
a finger, anything, a tongue up your butt, that's
if you like
the
a
other side.
penis-shaped object up
That's
your,
my opinion.
Apparently, those are just like sexual
I mean,
toys.
Yeah,
I mean,
y'all sounding real
thing.
homophobic up here. What's
I
going
mean,
not
on?
I'm just
homophobic.
saying,
I have-
like,
listen.
if you, I feel like if you like
Yeah, somebody gotta
an
be coy,
object,
like,
if you like an object of that
shape,
Not
right?
the real thing.
right, you would take the real thing. Like, what's
Oh.
the
Yeah,
difference?
That's how I
And
feel
the- and
about
there's
the real
lesbians
thing would probably
that,
feel
that use
better.
They're
dildos.
just not
man.
attracted to guys doing it too.
But they
though.
like the penis?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Just the
there's
penis
nothing
itself.
wrong with that, but
I
you
never
know what I mean,
understood
that's
that,
their
yeah. I
business.
never understood
I
that.
mean,
I ain't
that's
gonna-
crazy.
You don't like guys,
like
but
they
you-
just want the pleasure. They don't want the feelings, complications, maybe person involved.
You can get dick without the feelings, trust me. Trust me.
Yeah, it's just nothing like the real thing.
And women,
It's not like I mean I could.
So wait, so you had the strap on, like that's what you're saying.
Wait,
no,
so-
I
How
haven't.
we know
But
that?
yeah,
'Cause she
it's
says nothing like the real thing, and then
That's
it's
why
like-
I
So
would-
you know that from
I would
personal
think-
experience or something
like
like.
from someone who's received their I take.
What?
Is you're speaking about it?
dildo?
No, the real thing.
Yeah,
yeah. So, she's speaking about.
I don't
experience.
even. I'm not even trying to play with the fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh, she got the real.
Nah, I ain't
real,
gonna
all
front. Some of the like women, like the toys that they got, be outrageous.
not
like,
on
you know what I'm saying?
myself,
Like-
but like as far as a relationship with another female and me strictly doing nah, that's not gonna cut it.
Same.
right. All right.
That's it.
That's it. Man.
Well, we definitely appreciate y'all pulling up. We had great conversations with y'all. Y'all was
fun.
we was civilized in here, like not too crazy. Like, you know what I mean? That was balanced. Like.
Don't throw shots, man.
But as always, everybody is watching us. Make sure y'all go like the video, subscribe, follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Yo, TikTok, man, we popping over there. Yo,
Yes, sir.
yo, shout out to TikTok.
1 million
real quick.
views,
1 million
yeah.
views.
Wow.
I'm not gonna hold you,
Shout
man.
out. We gotta take another shot before we go
Yes,
for that, right?
that's a fact. That's a fact.
All right.
Again, let them know where they can find y'all at, because I know they're gonna wanna, you know.
You can find us at Talk Your Shit Pod, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere. At our personal account, Stephanie MX3.
Barkasau.
Bark yourself.
You can find me, my business, Prime Elegance, on IG at Prime_Elegance. Yes.
Oh, I didn't even see the merch.
Yes,
like,
yes, yes.
Oh,
It's my
okay,
clothing brand.
Touch that shirt
yeah,
again?
line,
Touch
yeah.
that shirt again? Okay, okay.
You in a relationship.
Yes.
I got glasses on. You can't see my eyes.
But my business, IG Prime_Elegance, my personal Denisha Nicole, and my YouTube Bonita Nicole.
You sell male clothes too? Or-
I don't. I may get into it, but right now I'm just women.
I no doubt, no
Get
doubt.
I
this
need you
bucket
to
hat,
make
though.
a string
Yeah,
for
bucket
my
hat's
shorty
fine.
to put on, just a string that's
okay.
saying, and try
I
to
can
put
do
your
a little
logo on it.
something,
Cop
something.
your
Alright.
cop the bucket hat for you though.
A bucket hat and a string.
Yes,
Now, I'ma
okay, I
make
might
that
do
fit.
something for her.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
you doing with that string?
And the
Don't worry
bucket
about
hat.
it.
Between, you heard?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
All right,
Gotcha.
well, yo, we see y'all next show, man.
Word.
Appreciate y'all.